Hi, this is Davide Biocchi speaking, and here we go with this weekly intermarket analysis. Let's start as usual with the euro dollar. Still continue the movement. We already have seen as a target 1.10 because of this double top here. So let's wait for the idea that this is a congestion and the market will break this congestion, let's say, in case of a movement above 1.147 or a movement, let's say, below 1.119. So this is more or less what we can expect the market to do. Let's switch to commodities. And today we had a very strong movement of a crude oil that is coming back, okay, quite far from the relevant support around $62 per barrel that is still working here, but enough to say that there was a breakout of this congestion before. In this moment, the market is really recovering a little. So let's say where the day will end later. How will the session end later today? So let's have a look also at the gold. The gold for a long time unable to move from the price of 1,765 that more or less worked a lot as a magnet here, and let's say there was a movement that brought the price around 1,800. We still have to wait for the market to move above 1,815. Then there will be 35 and finally 65 to 70. That is around this level. So this is what we can expect also the gold to do. Let's switch immediately after to the stock indices, and let's start with the DAX, the German DAX, that in this moment is moving more or less in the trading range 15,000 to 16,000 with some extensions. So the price was and for a long time again around 15,500, that is the average. This morning was very close to 15,000, that was the support, and then reacted as we can see here, and also not quite far from the real stronger support of 14,800. As we have as a resistance 16,000, but finally we have also 16,250 as a main relevant historical high, record high there. So let's say that we are in between, we are work in progress on this, and also quite a similar situation we have on the Euro Stock 50, that is the European important indices. So we still have this trend line really working, even if the real support is 3,980. The market was unable to overtake to go above 4,250. That is more or less a quite relevant resistance there. So let's see what is going to happen. This was Europe, and now let's switch to US. And in US we have a clear idea of what the market offered us if we look at the chart of the S&P 500 here. What we have seen is that the market was very close to the area of 4,500 that in my opinion really worked as a main support here. Exactly the moment the market touched this level, there was a rebound. So is this recovery going to remain? Well, obviously we do not know. Let's see what is going to happen in the real open, let's say, official market session. What we can say is really that 4,700, any close above that level will work as a breakout, but it's really strong. The market did the trial so many times here, 3 times in a row, did the trial to attempt to close above, but it was unsuccessful. So let's see what is going to happen. Very similar to the relevance of 4,700 for the S&P 500 is the price of 16,400 for the Nasdaq itself. So the Nasdaq is really, let's say, right now more or less around a quite relevant and important support line. So this is where the market is right now, and this is for 16,400. Yes, the Nasdaq was able to do one close above. The Nasdaq was able to do a new record high here, but later, immediately after, the market was not doing so good. So it's something like we can see that the situation is very clear, and we can expect the market to test this support and to tell us if the story will continue. So if we will see again a buy on dip and again a recovery up there, or if something is going to change here. So this is obviously my opinion. And now let's switch to some quite interesting stocks. Unfortunately, this week we don't have particularly relevant, let's say, big stocks, let's say, big stocks to tell about. So we will switch to some others that are really interesting, even if they are not at the top. So look at what happened here. The market on this stock was able to reach again a very important maximum here, a very important high here. So what is going to happen? That if the market will attack again, will be able to try again and to do the attempt to close above $192. Well, this will work as a breakout and will be really, really interesting. Let's switch to some other interesting stocks. So here we are with Marsh & McLellan. Not the same situation, but quite similar. We have a clear uptrend here, really working. Well, we have seen really definitely the potential for a breakout. This is a quite nice triangle. We already have seen a price moving up here. Let's see if after this touch, the market will be able to close again above this level. So this will offer us another opportunity. So this is what I'm looking at in the chart. Let's have a look also in some other charts, and this is exactly where I want to be. So here we are again. There was a quite important movement here, and the market was able to close above this level. That was not something easy to do before. Let's see if there is a possibility also to go above 260.6. That, in my opinion, is the price that will be a trigger for an additional movement that maybe we will see quite soon. Let's finally have a look at this last stock, where we had a quite similar situation. We have seen here let's say a strong movement, then a flag here, continuation flag, breakout of a downtrend line, and again another good movement. And here we have again, let's say a congestion situation. So we have a congestion, and the price, the trick will be if the market will be able to do close above $55. So in case of violation of $55, we will see again a quite relevant movement. This is all for this week. Not big players, because they are pushed by the market right now. So we have seen something different this week. And thank you. Bye-bye.